In this video, we will demonstrate how to enable statistical accounting features, create statistical accounts, create statistical journals, and modify financial statements to display statistical results. Statistical accounting comes with the NetSuite Advanced Financials module. Assuming you have this module, go to Setup, Company, Enable Features, click the Accounting sub-tab, and then scroll down, and you can see I've already done it, but you would click Statistical Accounts and enable that feature. Please note that enabling the statistical accounting feature also enables the multiple units of measure feature if that feature has not been enabled. When you're ready, click Save, and we'll proceed to the next step. So the next thing that you would need to do is you would need to go create a statistical account. You can create as many as you want, but you simply do that like creating any other GL account. You'd go to Setup Accounting, and then you would create a new GL account. And in this case, the first thing you'll notice is when you select Type, you can scroll down and you'll be able to see Statistical. So to create a statistical account, you would simply type in the number you want. In this case, I'm going to type in 9,900. Our example is going to be headcount, but yours could be anything. And what's also going to be required with this is the units type. In this case, I'm going to select each. But if you don't have the unit you want, you can go define a new unit. And then, of course, like most other accounts, you can restrict them to departments, classes, or locations. So once you have that, I'm just going to click Save. And then scroll down or simply just choose Statistical. And so you can see if I choose Statistical, you'll see that all of the statistical accounts that I've created show. The next thing that you'll want to do is to create statistical journals, essentially populating your statistical accounts with information. So in this case, you would go to Transactions, Financial, and you'll see Make Statistical Journal Entries. And so by way of example, our statistical journal will record the amount in the account at the time of the journal entry. So I'm going to make this effective 1/31/2014. And I'm going to select my unit of measure, which is a required field. Once I've done that, I can then select my statistical account headcount, and I can add a value. An important thing to note is that statistical accounts are always debit positive. So in this case, to reflect headcount the way I'd like to, I'm going to put in -100 as a value. When everything looks good, we'll save the entry and move to the final step. The final step is to modify a financial statement to show our statistical values. So to do this, we'll start by using a standard income statement. So let's customize our income statement. And then we will add a new financial section. And in this case, I'm going to call this, once it's created, here it is. Move it down to the bottom here for us, or close to the bottom. I'll take care of that in a second. And I'm going to call this headcount. And once I have it, I'm going to filter this by the account name. Here it is. And that's going to select my statistical account. So essentially this section is going to end up showing headcount. Okay. Once I have that, I'm going to go add a new formula row. And that new formula row, I'm going to call this new formula, this is where I'm going to calculate my revenue per employee. I'm going to want to go select my type, which is going to be a financial row. And I want revenue per employee, so I'm going to select income. And then for my next, I'm also going to select a row. Now I'm going to choose my operator is going to be division. And I'm going to select headcount because that's available to me. So essentially you can see I've now done the calculation for revenue per head. I want to move net income up above. And then I want to move headcount up up above that so that I can really see revenue per employee along the bottom. So let's preview this and see what we get. That I now can see my head count and I can see my revenue per employee. That explains how to set up statistical accounting in NetSuite. If you have any questions about anything we covered today or any other NetSuite questions, don't hesitate to give us a call at 866-990-8783 or visit us on the web at www.truecloud.com.